everybody, welcome back to Into the Breach. Arabian Loon, thanks for joining me.
Good to be here.
We are doing the Rusting Hulks. Abe is my survivor from our first successful campaign. I also have a lot of... I actually unlocked quite a few pilots. I didn't realize I unlocked so many. Harold, I haven't used yet. He shoves when he repairs. Isaac, we saw a lot. We're bringing Abe with us. Ralph here, XP man, we started with him. Silica, I've always underestimated. I've recently found just how good double shot is, and I used the hell out of it last time. So here's our Rusting Hulks. What do you know about this squad?
Reasonable bit. They're a pretty good area denial team as their baseline.
We didn't talk about smoke in my first 5 videos. It showed up a little bit, but didn't really talk about how it came to be on field. These guys make it, though. They just generate it outright, and they do that to stop the enemy from attacking, but it also does damage because of this. And we can upgrade that to make it do more. They don't have a lot of direct damage. I guess they do, actually. They can do 3 right out the gate. I always feel like they don't, but they kind of do. This will be our first flying mech. We don't have a prime mech this time, we just have a brute in the form of the jet mech. Artillery is the rocket mech this time. It just shoots straight over things for 2 damage and push. And the shoving bot here, which is, I feel like this is the weak link of the team, but it's still useful to be able to push.
You gotta be looking for opportunities to use every direction of push. That's the big thing.
We need to get 2 overpower on the grid. That doesn't sound too hard. That just means going past 7 twice. I can do that. Deal 12 damage with smoke in 1 battle. That's not unreasonable, but it might be requiring some setup. Take no mech or building damage in a single battle. That could be done. I expect to get those 2. This stormy weather one might take another run just to get a clip of some setup for that one. Let's do it. My only issue with having Abe on the team is that he has grid defense, which I really want over movement, but he does have mech reactor too, so we can already give him something. Who should he be on? This plane has the least health of anything, so I think I'll just stay here. We can just give him movement for now. We finally have the choice of islands. And what I look at when I'm picking an island is the boss and the buff. Those are the 2 main things I look at. The rest of the enemies are mostly the same. They're not completely the same, but I don't feel like they're a huge impact on my decision. Do you feel any differently?
Yeah, most of the regular enemies are pretty solid mix-up. The type of scion I sometimes pay attention to, like maybe you want to get blast out of the way earlier.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I really don't like dealing with blast unless I have 2 damage, which I do on this team. When you don't, it's a huge burden. The regen, I feel like, is one of the weaker ones too. The health up and the armor are really annoying, no matter who you're doing. I don't like dealing with that. But I think our smoke ignores the armor.
Yeah, it's environmental damage.
We could start with ice or Greenlands. I think one of those 2 is good for me. Let's start with ice this time, since I did the archive last time. Do we have the robot factories? I'll probably do that because I didn't get the chance to do it last time. We have another mission where we break ice buildings. That has to be done. And less than 4 mech damage on that one. Let's do this one first. Just dealing with factories generating dangerous, hostile enemies.
Yeah, Russ will have a good time here since robot enemies are always 1 health, so any amount of smoke will deal with them.
I didn't go over how the weapons work on this team yet. I figured I'd just do it in battle, so we'll take a look at those now. The smoke. We are immune to the damage, but we're not immune to it disabling us. It will stop us from shooting on this team, which is a burden that I'm going to have to be aware of. This guy, this jet, it jumps over one tile and drops a smoke bomb, which will do electricity damage in the following half turn. Also does 1 damage outright. It can be upgraded to get further range, but I can't attack these enemies because there's not a spot for me to land. I have to come from the side here. This one up here spits smoke behind him while doing 2 damage forward. What do we do? Well, they're kind of giving me an easy first turn here, honestly. I could just kill this guy. Yeah, I think I'll just drop this guy, just play it nice and simple, push this guy away.
Yeah, no reason to get fancy here.
So smoke's going to disable his turn, and smoke is where fire would be. It's right after fire on the damage list, so it's going to hit him. Smoke normally doesn't do damage, but that generator is giving it to us. We need that.
The clouds will stick around for the whole map, so especially once you have the upgrades on the smoke weapons, you can lay down a lot of cover, shut down the whole map.
This guy is shooting our robot factory, can't have that. A simple shove would take care of him, though. I see an opportunity with this robot. Like I said, I feel like he's the weak link here. He's okay, but compared to these two, he's not as strong. So if I have an opportunity to kill 2 enemies, I feel like I should always take it. And I can weaken this guy too and make sure he dies this turn as well. How about the other two? I'm not actually able to hit this one. Not really. One of the things that I wish I could do sometimes is shoot off screen, because I do spit smoke out my back. I can't do that, so I cannot hit him with this unit. I can hit this enemy though. Just start to weaken him a little bit. That's good for now. We got 4 enemies and a buff though. Well, I can just fly over there and drop smoke on him. This is one of the reasons I like movement on the plane. It's really nice to be able to fly across the whole field. It's still not enough to get to... I would prefer to be here, because I'd rather my plane be here at the end of the turn, but I can stop this guy with him. I can use push to stop this guy. Kill him. This last turn might be a little messy.
Yeah, it's something that will throw you off if you come to the hulks, especially like right off of the ripwalkers, is that you do a lot more delaying of enemies than you do destroying them.
Yep. Well, I see a couple good moves. We can smoke this guy to get rid of him. We don't even have to shoot him. Or we can smoke this guy and stop his attack and free our buddy at the same time. The problem then is that I can't deal with this robot. This is the only unit I have that can do anything to this robot. So I'm trying to measure if I can get... Can I get my plane over there to stop this guy? What I can do is smoke this guy and free him. This is why I wanted my plane to be here. I knew this might happen. I needed more room to move.
Yeah, it looks like you're taking 1 damage here.
If I must take 1 damage, I would prefer to ignore the robot and get the real XP. Oh, that's not gonna work. I always forget. I'm gonna have to get used to that too, that I'm creating obstacles for myself. This guy cannot be allowed to do what he wants to do. I'm just gonna drop on him instead. And the one that will get us is this guy right here. He's only hitting for one though, he's a regular scarab. I feel like this team has a slow start and they get stronger later. I'm avoiding 1-star missions.
Yeah, the two main upgrades for this team that pay off are the range boost on the jet, and then the damage boost on the lightning generator.
Yeah, we can get that lightning to hit for 2. That's a big deal. That actually adds up really fast, especially when half the field is smoke.
And then everything else is like, yeah, more rocket damage, that's fine. The shield self on the pusher robot. That's pretty useful, because then you can use it as a tank.
If we get really lucky, there is a pilot that would fix all of our problems too. I haven't unlocked her yet, though. We'll see. I usually start with her if I have the choice. We need to break 5 buildings out of the ice and not take a bunch of damage. This mech with 3 movement is very restricted, and I like to upgrade that too. But that's on the like 3rd tier of priorities here. I was having trouble getting in position just last match. I'm gonna go ahead and do this so that I can do a little bonus damage to that guy. I don't want to kill him because he's actually helping me out. Smoke will not break the ice, it will not hit the buildings, even though it's electric smoke. Neither will fire, for that matter. You might think that fire would hurt the buildings, but it actually doesn't either. Buildings are, feature buildings.
Most environmental damage is units only.
Huh, do I block a spawn or do I... Like, this guy can't be allowed to attack, that's for sure. Unfortunately, I can't use my, I feel like I'm gonna get overwhelmed. Maybe I should kill some of these guys. Nope. Wrong button. That right there is why I have the in-turn warning alert on forever. I'll never turn it off. I can slam this guy. He's half dead at least. Grappling everywhere. Well, they can't hurt him doing that. At least he's hard to kill. I'm gonna continue letting that 1 HP Scarab do my work for me. We can block a spawn. Hit that enemy to death. We broke the ice.
Although, you are falling behind on buildings.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a turn to do it myself. This final turn. I was kind of hoping they'd help me out. They sort of did. That Scarab has done good work, but can't use my plane to stop this guy. He needs to be stopped. We can't fly far enough. Maybe I can shove my plane forward. That's what I'm thinking. Now he can. So I think we got it now.
Yeah, that frees you up. You're safe, man.
I thought I had a way. That's the way. So now we can do this. And we are in business. This guy is my MVP. This Scarab is doing everything. Mission accomplished. Not only can you shove your friends, I think that, I'm pretty sure that mech has upgrades where you shield your friends for shoving them, yeah. You can shove on buildings too. This is actually pretty good too. I've underestimated this before. It's nice to be able to just walk up to a building that you can't save and actually save it with a shield. This is pretty powerful. It's not just for friendly units. Reason to defend both robots. Block spawns. I do not have the 9-star achievement, and we are en route to get it. Theoretically, we could get it here, right? Maybe not. I'm still missing. I think you have to be a little lucky to get that. If I get these two done, I would have it, I guess. So we're gonna do this mission again. Freeze the evil robots. This looks pretty wide open. Because I spit smoke out my back, I actually kind of want the artillery to be closer than I usually would put him. I hate putting him in back.
Yeah, the smoke rocket can defend itself.
I'm not too thrilled about the layout here. This is gonna be rough. How do I stop this tank from hitting that without killing him? None of my boys can tank that hit. I don't think Abe can either. No. 3 damage and fire. It's pretty rude. Projectile. If I could sneak down here, I could shove him over, but I can't do that either, so I think I have to freeze this one. Or let him do that he's doing. And freeze this one. I can only stop one of these two. We'll do that to him. At least we can get that done. The robot will burn, so I can't shove him. Is it worth losing one of these generic pilots with no XP on him to save the city from taking 1 damage? What do you think about that? I think that's risky.
That is risky, but you do also have the ice tank.
Turn 1. Yeah, I need the ice tank here, but I would I'd be okay action-wise. Shovebot would be... he would just be sitting here, dead.
Yeah, Shovebot's corpse will be in a good position. It's protecting both of those cities.
I think I will do that, just because I don't have a lot of grid yet. And we haven't seen an AI pilot either, so it gives me a chance to pretend I did this on purpose and just show it off. Goodbye, Shovebot. Abe's armored status will not protect him from Vec damage or shove damage, only direct weapon damage, just the same as the armored perk that all the enemies get. Really having a hard time with this robot, man. It's being a real jerk. This time, he's gonna hit that for sure. I can freeze the city to protect it. That's the best I can do. One of these days I'll get that shot on him. I need to get positioned though, so I can get him next time.
Yeah, I think over there on the edge sets you up better.
Down here. I wish this fire wasn't here.
Yeah, get there, fire up the city, and then not too much in your way that you wouldn't be able to steer around.
I think what I want to do is drop it here, and then I'd be able to crawl through here because I'm going to kill this enemy. That being said, I believe the enemy avoids fire, so they won't stand here. I think this is my place. What do you think about that? I'll kill this enemy here and repair, so I can do it. Oh, I can't do that because... Kill Abe.
You could jump out of there if you just need to get Abe out of the way.
Yes, I can do that. I think that's what I want to do. We freeze this so that it doesn't die. We block a spawn, which is nice. There's 4 spawners. They're going crazy. This pink robot is trouble. I just hope they don't freeze my ice tank with a web. This looks better. We finally have achieved the thing.
Oh, you're good.
This guy's shooting at where the tank was. He's completely screwed up. How do I stop this guy, though? I think I might be taking that damage.
Yeah, no way to approach that without getting Abe killed.
I tried to get Abe on the mech that needs his help the most, but he still can't help it. It's just very low HP. Sometimes you just gotta take a hit. Well, we don't need to protect this tank, so we're all in order now. Yes, this works. A pilot died, and so did 100 and something civilians, but we got them. Perfect mission. They say Vec retreat, but they're talking about the frozen Vec there. More than that, they're talking about the frozen robots that we were supposed to protect. He's kind of clueless as to what's going on. So we have one more star that we need, and we can't miss it really. We're doing no matter which one we choose. And then the last 2 that we need are from the final battle, which is always 2 stars, I believe. In the battle with less than 4 mech damage is pretty likely. AI pilot.
Yeah, you don't have that much health to spend on this team.
Yeah. Unless one of my mechs actually died, I don't see how we could fail that. Oh, that's a... I haven't shown off ice mines, and they're all over that map, so let's do that one, actually. The goal is to block 3 Vex spawns. I should be able to do that. The AI pilot is just... There's no skills on him. He doesn't level up. It's just a mech. That being said, I can throw him away again if I feel like it's on, 2 turns left and he's gonna die. I have no reason to care. So that's actually got a little bit of a benefit to it. We'll do the Vex spawns so that I can talk about the cryo mines. If turn ends on those mines where you get shoved into them, you're frozen. Me too. Them as well. So it's very likely that they'll just run right into them. They're kind of oblivious to those. And there's a pod. There's only a couple of events that I didn't see the first time around. I'm trying to catch them all though. It's very clustered in here. I can kill both of them. I'll have to free this guy though. And I can block this spawn. We need to block 3. Another little concern is that my pilot will be frozen, and I don't like that. But he'll be back soon enough. Yeah, I'll do that. He didn't really get any reinforcements, so we're in good shape. They just have this one guy who will die in one shot.
Yeah, you mentioned in the AI behaviors that they will avoid like the smoke and the fire. They don't avoid mines. They can't see mines.
Yeah, they run right into regular mines, which I haven't seen those either. They're even better than ice mines. They're just instant death. We've done the objective, actually. That's finished. I have to deal with 2 new spawns, but we're in good shape. Oh, the electric damage freed him. I didn't even see him up there. I just saw it spawn. That's not as good a situation. How am I going to stop him? Well, I can shove him with this guy. It's these two that are a problem. I don't think I can stop this guy. I'm taking a lot of grid damage and it makes me feel bad, but I'm still alive. I'm just gonna have 2 left for the final battle if I let him do what he's doing. Shovebot can't really reach. The only thing I see to do for this guy over here is to do this. We can come down here and stop the scarab. I cannot stop the other one. And the scarab's not doing anything threatening either, which is what's annoying about it. If only the jet were immune to smoke. I think I better block the spawn with him and just kill the scarab. Take another hit. We will get 1 back for the stage, I guess. Providing this doesn't blow up. 3 enemies again. Really rough. I cannot shove mines. Unfortunately, I don't think I can anyway. That doesn't work right, so... Good damage.
Yeah, this is where you'd want that range boost.
It would be nice.
Although, wait, you still have your reset, so something to maybe try. If you move Abe into the ice mine, and then shover him to break the ice, does he still get his action?
He does.
Or does getting frozen cancel his turn?
He gets his action, for sure. Because his action also includes the ability to break the ice with repair.
Yeah, so just smash the ice with the push bot.
This is a good plan. We're in business.
Perfect map.
It is true. While the island's still in technically perfect shape, we've taken some hits. But 2 grid, 3. Here's a pod. It's got smoke drop on it, which is incredible. That is such a good thing. It is free to use. It drops 5 clouds of death on the field.
On this team, 5 free smoke.
It is outrageous, and it's going directly on Shovebot, who is no longer messing around. He is now an ace participant on this team. And for that matter, we can extend our range on our pilot if we want, and I think that's the thing to do. Not damage, range. Get the double shot. I believe this is one use? Yes, it is. So, one time we drop 5 bombs. Those tiles are permanently, no one's attacking from there anymore. I could drop them on the HQ and just make it unassailable, for example. We have to kill a robot leader. That's a new enemy. I have to take a look at that. The robots, for the most part, just have Vex skills, but this one is a 3-tile lobbing enemy. Self-repairs is his big deal. He regenerates HP. He's only a 5, but we'll have to keep up with him, and it's going to be hard to kill him with this team, since we only do 1 damage, unless we direct attack on the smoke. This looks good to me. They got 2 frozen bots here. One's a laser mech. The laser mech is so much more dangerous than this one. It just shoots 1 fire damage forward. This one is a line of death. Let's do it. Well, right out the gate, what I kind of want to just drop the smoke bomb right now, but that would be silly. It would be better to use my shove to free my pilot. By standing here. Swinging around, dropping the bomb on those 2. I can kill the regeneration, or just kill this enemy outright. I think I'm gonna get rid of the regeneration. Drop some more smoke in front of the place. Do they break the ice on these robots? I don't think they do. I think they have to do it themselves. It's not automatic like it is on that one map. They actually have to try and free those. That's a really tempting smoke. The scary thing about all that smoke is that I won't be able to attack the enemies forever this way. If I shoot this robot, he'll kill his friend. The other one will be free, though. Actually, the shove damage. I always forget how that works. It breaks the ice and kills him when you do that in one turn. It feels like...
Yeah, because, like, the hit broke the ice and then the shove happens.
Do I do that? Don't kill the robot. Sure. Let's throw down that smoke. Why not? Just make a disastrous mess. Robot is really annoying. Really hard to kill. How am I going to get that done while dealing with these enemies at the same time? This time, I can finally hit him. I think he's dead this time, actually. How can I get him hit one more time? Oh, I've got it. I've got it. We get rid of that shield. Now he'll take 2 damage. We can drop this enemy. He's almost dead. Freaking robot. I just gotta hit him twice more, and that scorpion in the bottom left didn't even try. This hornet's missing. This guy's shooting at the wrong target.
Yeah, just jump him, then you're done.
smoke will kill him. We can kill some other enemies while we're at it. We'll shove this guy into the fire. Double down on killing his friend. Mission complete! A perfect island. 9 stars. Here's our bonus Perfect Island reward. Henry is new, and Henry is a very exciting pilot to have. He's one of my favorites. It's my top 4 for sure. Attraction Pulse is nice, but we won't be using that over Henry. I want to unlock the pilots anyway. I think I got... yeah, we got this. No mech or building damage. What has come together? Hold on a second. Ah, 6 pilots, okay. We're getting coins left and right. I used the acid tank last time, I'm not doing that again. It was really nice though. The rock accelerator is a cool weapon, but I'm happy with the ranged weapon I do have. There is the jet's skill, basically. Another one that would be really nice on this team. I don't know if I should buy it or not. Look at all this smoke stuff! Do we get rid of shove and just replace it with 5 more smoke? Just have 2 smoke?
Maybe.
If it didn't have a use limit. What does it mean ally immune on it? It won't drop
What, so like, you won't drop smoke on yourself, or you can shoot out of its smoke?
I feel like it's, you won't drop smoke on nearby allies with this. That's what it must mean.
So 1 power for 1 more use, that might make it better than the airdrop smoke. The one you already have.
I wouldn't sell it though, I would put the airdrop smoke on the plane. I would just have smoke all over the place. That sounds great. And I would go ahead and upgrade the storm generator if I could get the pieces for it. We do have Henry, he's here. Henry can go on any of these pilots. He'll probably go on the Shovebot. Because his ability is to move through enemy units. I wanted that last map, it would have been nice to have. This is extremely good. I'm spoiled for choice on smoke attacks here. I don't think I want this one. It's not powerful enough compared to this. I think I will buy this though. Commit into it. I'm gonna get 2 of those. It is exactly that. It doesn't drop smoke on your friends. It only drops smoke on enemies that are nearby you. Let's get this here. Now if my jet doesn't have an attack, he can drop smoke. That's not too bad either. I really want this now. I really want this really badly. I want to start working on it, so in the meantime we can just have damage. But as soon as I get 1 more orb, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the smoke. I think that's my plan. Even with 9 stars and a perfect island, I still can't afford everything I want. Well, that was Ice Island. I think the next stop is going to be the next easy one, Archive. But I'll see you next time, folks.